Charlie Kirk, the story of America's most polarizing activist. On September 10, 2025, shots rang out inside Utah Valley University. In an instant, one of the most polarizing voices in American politics, Charlie Kirk, was gone. But how did a kid from Illinois with no college degree rise to become a national figure, the founder of a powerful political movement, and one of the loudest conservative voices of his generation? This is the story of Charlie Kirk, his rise, his controversies, his influence, and the tragic end that shocked the nation. Charlie Kirk was born on October 14, 1993, in the suburbs of Chicago. His father, Robert, was an architect whose firm worked on major projects, including the Trump Tower in New York. Raised in Prospect Heights and later Arlington Heights, Illinois, Charlie grew up in a middle-class household where he was surrounded by strong conservative values. In high school, he discovered a passion for politics. While most teenagers were focused on sports or video games, Charlie was volunteering for political campaigns. After briefly enrolling at Wheeling High School, he dropped out, betting everything on a career in activism. In 2012, at just 18 years old, Charlie founded Turning Point USA, an organization dedicated to mobilizing conservative students on college campuses. Turning Point quickly grew into a nationwide presence. TPUSA became known for its bold tactics, organizing campus debates, setting up tables that challenged liberal viewpoints, and publishing the controversial Professor Watch List, which accused certain academics of spreading left-wing bias. For many young conservatives, Charlie Kirk was a hero, a voice saying what they believed but were often too afraid to say. To his critics, he was dangerous, accused of fueling division and intimidation. Either way, his name was now on the map.
Have you ever been in a job where you get tips? No tax on tips as well.
As Turning Point grew, so did Charlie's platform. He launched The Charlie Kirk Show, a podcast and radio program where he spoke daily to millions of listeners. He became a regular at conservative conferences like CPAC and wrote books, including The MAGA Doctrine, which positioned him as one of the strongest defenders of Donald Trump's movement. Kirk built close ties with the Trump family, often appearing alongside them at rallies. On social media, he mastered the art of provocation, using sharp one-liners to spark outrage and engagement. By his late 20s, Charlie Kirk was no longer just an activist. He was a national political influencer, a bridge between college campuses and the Republican Party. But with influence came controversy. Love him or hate him, Charlie Kirk was impossible to ignore. Then, on September 10, 2025, tragedy struck. Charlie Kirk was delivering a speech at Utah Valley University in Orem, Utah, when shots were fired. In the chaos, Kirk was fatally wounded. The news spread like wildfire. Supporters mourned the loss of a leader they believed had given them a voice. Critics, even those who strongly opposed him, expressed shock and condemnation of the violence. Across America, the debate reignited. How had politics become so divisive that it could end in assassination? And what would Kirk's death mean for the conservative movement moving forward? In just over a decade, Charlie Kirk went from an unknown teenager to the founder of one of the most influential youth organizations in America. Through Turning Point USA, his radio show, and his constant media presence, he inspired millions of young conservatives to get involved in politics. Even his influence on a generation remains undeniable. Charlie Kirk was many things: a son, an activist, a provocateur, and to some, a hero. His life leaves behind an important question. In an era of division and extremes, how do we remember a man who embodied both the power and the danger of political influence?
With my question for you, are you transforming the environment you come in contact with? Your place of work? Are you transforming your family? Are you trying to lift people up? Are you trying to reject evil? It says in the Psalms, Psalm 97:10. What do you want to be caught doing upon Jesus' return? Do not allow eschatology to be an excuse for you not to fight evil. Do not allow the signs of the times for you to be paralyzed, static, to not engage in the culture. We are living through this amazing moment. We are seeing young people on campuses come towards Christ, and now it's us. We must meet them, not with a watered-down, happy-go-lucky, you can keep on going as you are. No, we must challenge people to be greater, to reach higher, to be biblical, to be Christ-like. And I'm telling you, this generation cannot just be the most conservative generation, but the most Christian generation.